So picking up where we left off, Michael came up with the idea to have the ice body in the hazmat suit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what you do with that.
Okay. Can I roll to make it?
Yes, please. Tenacity only.
Yep.
So my character says to Alexander, we should probably start getting these doors working.
Yeah, let's get to work on that.
All right.
4 successes. You take your snowman bot, like you have to leave. So you leave the facility, go outside with the hazmat suit, and you take your snowman body and just kind of pack it into shape and freeze it. And you can use that in the suit.
Okay. So I come back in the suit, and I have the preparations been made, guys?
What were your preparations? What were you talking about?
Yeah.
Getting the
what were
doors
the preparations?
open.
Okay. When you went to open up the doors, a massive blast of heat went out. You had to shut them immediately. You were like, "Oh my god!"
Little bit of a problem there, lad. As soon as we opened the doors, we got roasted.
Well,
Michael, as you guys were talking about already, I'm gonna help you here because you guys were already talking about it. You can just lower the temperature of your body below that of freezing, like so it's not just ice; it's like really cold ice, and then go in. That way you can extend the time period before you melt.
With my
okay,
it's really hot.
Do
That's
I
what
need
I'm getting at. I'm not trying to make it like a cock block.
Do I need to roll for that then?
No, you don't need to roll. You're good.
Well,
okay. Well,
I'm not trying to cock block you. I'm just trying to establish this. Holy shit, you're gonna melt in there.
Explain. Okay. Well, all right. Well, no, Frederick will react and he'll say, "That's okay. I can make myself even colder," and begins process of cooling oneself.
You cool yourself down, so much so that even though it's hot, the other people can feel like an emanation of cool air coming off of you.
Sweet.
You're acting as a heat sink right now.
Well, Drather, we could open the door just long enough to let him slip in and then get it closed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you don't need to leave it open.
Okay, friends, let's do this.
Good luck to you, Frederick.
Ready, Xander?
Yep.
3.
Good. Okay, wait. Before you guys advance, because I don't know how the plan is. What is he going to do when he gets in there? He's gonna cool it down, and then what are you guys gonna do? He will have to stay in there and continually focus on keeping it cool for the rest of his life,
or until they fix it.
We're going to
until they fix it.
We're going to work on getting some sort of thing that can help control the cooling system.
I just want to make sure that you guys have a complete
thought
before you just send him in there, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm in here."
Thank you, Cody. So you guys have a plan for how you're going to fix the reactor once I get it cooled, right?
And you have less than 3 hours to do it too. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you've got like 2 hours though. By the way.
Oh,
why would you do that, Bowser? Like
before we open the door, I asked the scientist, is there any way that you know of right now that a system that is working that is synced to the core that could possibly cool it down that is still working or somewhat working?
I mean, all of the controls here are smashed.
Don't make me slap you.
He has a very
I don't know what you're asking me. Hit me.
Is there?
I don't understand.
Is there any of the electronics in this net are synced to the core that are at least somewhat working?
This is the control room.
Is there anything in here that's still somewhat working?
Look around.
I'm gonna guess no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Do we have another room used to control another core that we can link to this one?
I don't know that much about that kind of stuff. I don't.
I feel like this is accurate roleplay for both Cody and
you work here and yet you don't know anything?
I'm the scientist in charge of making sure that it doesn't do this. I know how to stop it, but I can't stop it unless I can control it.
What
Okay.
about the
User
other one
doesn't
you were
have
with?
an interface.
Cody.
User doesn't have an
Cody.
interface.
What?
Don't make me slap you! Shut up!
All right,
You
Cody.
don't make-
Cody. Okay. Get everyone. All right. I have a plot twist. I didn't want to
Uh-oh.
use it on this, but
Casimir's ghosts it for us.
yeah. Is it possible for me to use a plot twist to say that there is one singular control panel that Kringle somehow missed because he was too busy gloating over how awesome he is?
You could
It's like
spend the
behind a
fortune to
bookshelf.
do that with the plot twist, but also I am still waiting on either one of our engineers to actually take a look at the panels and whatnot, and like
Okay.
deem whether it's
Yeah.
feasible.
All right,
No, I
before
will-
I spend the
Like
fortune,
I didn't want to have to say that because that's now giving
I
it to you
assumed
guys.
we
That's
already did.
now telling you what do, and now you're gonna do it probably. But if I didn't say that, you guys
Shall
are just
we?
gonna be like, "Well, we're here to fix things." Oh shit, it's broke.
Well, I assumed
What are we?
we
We
did
can-
kind
we
of
fix
mention
things,
we
but
did
let's
that
not
when
fix
he
them.
left room.
We asked the guy who's supposed to know what's going on if anything was working, and he kept saying, "I
He
don't
said
know."
no.
Yeah.
Everything's broken. Yeah. You guys are like you're engineers. You fix things.
so you mean you
Well,
could
wouldn't
fix
they have
the?
an...
Okay.
Saying you could fix
I'm
the
saying you
control
guys would have
panel.
stuff to like inspect it, see if it's fixable, see like what
Yeah,
you can do with
so-
it.
I mean, okay, before we go
But,
any
like-
further, you should do that. You guys should do that.
Now that
I'm the one
I've
that's
told
supposed
you,
to
Alright.
cool the core.
All right.
like
so
I don't
you
want
guys
to
are-
I don't want to tell you how to be your character, but like
But
that's what
yeah,
engineering is. Your engineering
so
is
we had a
fixing
dirt
and
moment.
building things.
Well, I did have a
Shall we?
plan, but then we got caught up in this. I was
I'm
first
just-
asking what that was, and then I was going to go around and see what was left.
so go.
So
why didn't
where
you
are
go
we gonna
around
go
and
from here?
why didn't you go around and see what was left while I was going to get my snow body ready?
Like everything is smashed, but that doesn't mean it's not repairable. That's what I'm.
All right.
So we take a look.
Yes, let's take a look
Yes,
around and see what's
But
left.
before you take a look, we're
Alright.
gonna go back to the A team.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
team?
yeah.
You
We're
are in
here.
combat. Picking back up at the top of the turn order is Josie. Josie, you were aiming,
Alright.
but you just lost sight of Kringle. He backed around the corner, and you don't have line
You
of sight
are
anymore.
correct.
Before we
Also,
get into
I-
this, I had a question.
Yes.
Is it possible to move through the buildings?
Well, I mean, as much as you know, I mean, it would, in theory, if there is like. There would be.
Okay, just wanted
In
to know
game
that.
terms, I'm gonna make you roll luck, see if you can if you can move buildings.
Okay.
Also,
So
I
that's-
just am next to you too, so yeah.
Also, yeah, Tim's character just magically put next to you.
Woo!
Huh.
Magic.
You guys haven't seen him do this yet.
I get
Alright.
Spetsy, it gave me a height attack. Okay.
Thank you, Mouse. +1 fortune.
Mouse does such a good Harry.
It's the little things that I enjoy.
I apologize. I bow. I apologize, Harry. I did not mean to give you a heart attack.
Alright. So here's what I want to do.
I did not mean to make you one with the spirits.
Yes.
I want to run around the building.
Okay, you run around the building. Where are you running around the building?
What? Yeah,
Which way are you running?
I want to go attack Kringle, but I want to tell them this first.
Okay, you're talking.
Alright, so I look at them and I say,
I'm gonna go kill
well-
Kringle.
Kringle's over there. I'll go shoot him.
Well, I agree that we should take out Kringle first. one of us and Harry
This is a
should
lot
probably.
more conversation than just like free action of talking, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, like free action talking is just like, here's the sentence, here's a responding sentence. Not stop
I'm
and
gonna
talk
go
about
shoot
it.
Kringle.
Okay.
All right.
Keep in mind that you can move one square per round.
Bolts.
Per turn.
I have the swift thing. I have super speed.
Then you can move 2.
Swift. Yes.
You can move 2 squares turn.
That's why I moved.
Sweet.
I'm sorry.
Josie gets
So-
extra square powers. All the square.
That's why
It
I
is
asked
now
if the
Mouse's
Bumble
turn.
could move 2 squares. That's the end of my
And
turn.
Mouse has a question.
As Wen is running away, I shout out, "Don't shoot the Bumble! I might be able to soothe it again."
Try that.
Okay.
That was my
Okay.
response. Was try that.
Cool. Yeah. No. See, that's kind of exchanging conversation that you can do during that as a free action.
Understood.
Like if you stop and are having this deep conversation about like, well, let's strategize. You can't do that in a turn.
All right, that makes
Let's-
sense.
This is literally like 6 seconds. Man.
Let's
seconds.
discuss Sun Tzu's Art of War.
All right. So
Shoot
for
where the
my
enemy isn't. Sorry, Mouse,
for
go
my
ahead.
turn, I try to work myself into the building, like where I can like get in and find a window that I could lean out of, but also like duck down behind. So can I
So
just say I
you
spend
hop-
my turn,
You spend your turn getting into the building.
yeah, and finding such a precipice.
Okay. At being as close Bumble and observing it for the short while that you have, I just want to point out to you that look how big the Bumble is. He does not fit well in the alleyways. He overlaps with buildings.
So he's like hugging the buildings.
So he like just knocks the buildings over. He collapses
Well,
them in when he walks past them.
But the clock tower one that he's at right now
It's
he's-
already
he
destroyed,
can,
yes.
it's already destroyed, yeah. So he doesn't have to knock that one down, it's already down.
Correct. But
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, word of caution, if the Bumble goes down this alleyway here, like, he's gonna start smashing down walls of this building.
Okay, then I'll stay outside the building.
Like, that's just what I wanted to point out. So,
Alright,
like,
so
you can safely position yourself inside of the building, but Harry would think, like, well, if he's gonna come this way, this building, the walls might get knocked over while he's trying to make room, you know?
Okay.
With
Well,
Harry's understanding of whatever Harry's understanding is,
3.
he would be able simply to do, yeah, with 3, above average intelligence.
Yeah, above average
he would-
intelligence, so yeah.
He would deduce that, like, I could hide inside of a building, the walls could crumble in and crush me. Sorry, you just became Russian Jewish.
It is okay. But anyway, I'll
Relic?
position my.
What are you doing here?
What is car? I need car.
And coffee!
So I
He's
position
using
myself on the.
coffee to destroy the Bumble. Sorry, Mouse.
Okay, so I position myself on the corner and start like warming up and getting ready to sing.
Okay. Me, 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 me.
Oh,
Oi, 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 oi.
God.
Elf begins
Uh.
prepping, and I'm gonna count that as a +1 dice to when you actually go do your singing appeal persuade roll.
Okay.
It is now Kringle's turn.
Is it
Kringle.
machine gun time?
Oh no. Kringle does it.
Kringle does his laugh? Oh no, Kringle goes over here.
Kringle went into a building, but you guys don't know that.
Well,
Because
yeah, 'cause I can't.
because none of you have line of sight.
Or eagle vision.
Or eagle vision, yeah. Like
or
the map
X-ray
is.
vision.
Or X-ray vision. I want to make a character mouse for your game that has X-ray vision. Can I do that?
We'll talk about it later.
All right. It is now Tim's turn.
Well, seeing how Wen just ran off, and I know that, you know, Harry.
still
She
see
announced what
me.
she was doing.
I know I can still see you. You already said you were going after Kringle, and knowing that, you know, someone probably needs to make sure Harry doesn't get stomped on, I'm going to take out that. I'm gonna take out that kettle. that kettle of poison, dip an arrow into that,
I do
and
not
knock it.
remember where you have poison from. Oh, okay, never mind. I do remember
Yeah.
where you had poison from.
Is it
was a
fall
huge
by
deal.
now?
It was a really big deal.
Yeah, you don't remember the hour we spent like debating gloves?
Let's not
No,
get
Like
I
back
do
that was
into
an
now.
that.
entire like episode.
Let's
was
not
just
get back
the
into
gloves
that, okay?
episode. Okay.
Let's
Love
not get back
fortune.
into that. Okay.
Anywho, so poison.
Arrow tip, poison, arrow, bow, knock bow. Look at Harry.
Okay.
Can I shoot it with? Can I shoot it with this if your singing doesn't work?
Oh, only if it doesn't work. Just give this a try first. Give peace a chance.
All you need is
Resisting
love.
urge
love.
to sing.
Love is all you need.
Michael plus 1 fortune.
Yeah, buddy. Woo.
I'm being really gracious tonight.
You are.
Yeah,
We're
you are,
happy.
thank you.
So Tim knocks an arrow. You take and you take aim.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, Tim knocks the poison dipped arrow and takes aim. It is now the Bumble's turn. The Bumble bounds towards the bumbling Bumble people. Okay, the clock tower remains. Get drugged behind, and the Bumble is now there.
Oh boy.
It is now top of the turn order, so Wen's turn.
All right. I would like to continue
Red hot
running.
and can't stop. Now I did say
Okay.
earlier that you can do corners as one turn, so that's,
So that's
one
one.
right there. Yes, and you can go one further.
We.
You can move.
Okay.
You can move
Hold on.
forward one,
Oh, there I am.
or you can do corners as one, and then when you arrive, you can still look around the corner as a
Oh,
free
sweet.
action.
Alright, I look. Oh no, there's no. What's his face? I'm going to assume. Yeah, I forgot his name already. I assume he is probably
Kringle.
hiding because. Can I like see doors and stuff on the buildings? Like,
Can you see doors? Yeah, you can see doors.
I mean, like, are there doors?
Yes, there are doors, and also you see them. Not only are there doors, but you can also see that there are doors.
The doors have
sweet.
this special quality called, tangibility.
Tangible. They have the tangible flaw.
A lot of things have the
Tangible.
tangible flaw.
Everything has a tangible flaw. I'm gonna start when I start
Bowser
doing
doesn't have the
bullshit
tangible flaw.
flaws. When I just start
Bowser
to
doesn't have the
Alright.
tangible flaw. Not anymore.
when I just start to create bullshit
Not
flaws
anymore.
for characters, tangible will be one of them. How is that a flaw? Well, it's not invisible. It has to
Yeah.
react when it gets shot by bullets. It's not optional. You can't kill my creatures. It's intangible.
Oh god. Alright.
That's fine.
I wanted to make a suggestion to Josie.
Yes.
You have pyrokinesis, right?
Michael, you are on the B team.
Do you want me to catch all the buildings on fire? Because that sounds horrible.
I mean, no. God, stop jumping to. I know I'm on the B team. Mouse, help us. Like,
You're
and
all
he was on the A
terrorists
team.
again. You're
So-
all terrorists, just like my other game.
Yep, pretty much.
In my defense,
Clock tower
I didn't-
blows up and everybody wants to set the town on fire. Just
Okay.
like before. Just
I
like
didn't
before.
want. I didn't want to set the town on fire.
My
Okay,
character's not
just
yelled at
I
me.
just wanted to ask to see if Josie had pyrokinesis. Okay, so I want to make her aware
Yes.
that that is the thing that she has access to.
Yeah. That's real helpful when I'm trying to dude so I can shoot him.
Also set him on fire.
I could set him on fire, which I do plan on doing.
I'm saying you could use that as a distraction, or be like, look,
Oh.
Kringle, at the fire that's over here, maybe not on a building, but whoa, that's distracting, or distract the Bumble with it, or something like that. I don't know.
I'll distract
just-
the Bumble with it actually.
Freeform ideas.
If stuff goes really bad with like the other half of my team, I do actually plan on doing that.
Okay, alright. I'm sorry,
But
I didn't mean
the
to
problem is I wanted
interrupt.
to see it and I ran away and
Okay,
we'll see what happens.
alright, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep
no,
going.
You're good. Thanks for the help.
Anywho's, Hey, did you want to do anything else, Josie?
Yeah,
I didn't mean to
no,
interrupt.
that's really the end of my turn.
Okay.
And I'm
Mouse's
booked, and I'm like, oh
turn.
shit, he's.
All right, I'm guessing I can hear the Bumble coming.
Oh yeah.
You can probably see the Bumble coming at this point. There's debris probably by now.
Big noisy Yeti monster.
All right, so it would. Could I move the 1 square and still keep my bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start.
You've warmed up. Yeah, this isn't like Ming where movement screws it up. I mean, you've warmed up. That it's more of a passive buff to
You
yourself.
aren't going to debalance your
Okay.
esophagus.
Yeah. Debalance your esophagus.
Okay, so I'm going to start moving away then.
Okay. Move your character, or do you just you move away but not out of this? Okay, there you go.
I don't want to overlap too much with Tim there, but I'm in that same square.
Okay.
Anyway.
And
Is that all you do?
I will also call out to Wen. Let me know when you get Kringle, and then I'm done.
I'll say she can hear it.
Yay! I heard it.
I mean,
It is
that's
now Kringle's turn. Kringle
how
does
many
a
feet?
thing. Tim, your turn.
Aiming.
Aiming at
You can't
what?
aim. You don't have line of sight.
Yeah.
Um,
You can't
Like
see
you
through
lost your
buildings,
bonus and
Tim.
everything. You lost line of sight,
I didn't move my character.
but you don't have line of sight anymore.
Ah,
Yeah,
I see.
Bumble moved, man.
Right, I forgot about that. Okay. Then
Sorry.
still preparing to shoot the thing if Harry's conquer the beast with love and peace plan doesn't work, then I
Okay,
shall conquer
you
the
just have
beast
your
with
arrow knocked
poison and
and
stabbing.
ready to fire.
Yep.
You have your arrow knocked and ready to fire, but you're not necessarily aiming. You just have it ready and are facing
Yep.
in the correct direction.
Yep, I'm
Bumble's
looking
turn.
at- Oh, okay.
I want a better Bumble yell.
I'm
Okay.
Cornelius.
Pufferfish?
Silver and gold, silver and gold.
Did I miss something, guys? Like,
One is silver and the other is gold.
Keep
see?
friends and
Cody,
Yes.
you're mixing that song up with the Girl Scout friendship song.
I know.
yes, you are. Make
Friendship
new
is like a
friends and
circle.
keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. La,
I'll have you know,
da.
I have a Girl
Be
Scout
quiet.
badge.
oh, that's fine.
Yep, Girl Scout badge for public speaking.
That's awesome.
I showed up on a day to Boy Scouts when we didn't have a meeting, and I ended up hanging out with the Girl Scouts while they did all of the activities for their public speaking badge.
So you just got the that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I got a badge. Like Janae Baker brought me a badge like 3 weeks later when they gave them out in school. I was like, "What's this?" "Oh, your public speaking badge." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Eagle Scout badge.
Sweet.
I can speak in public with the rest of them. Haha.
I have a badge to prove it too.
That is a
So
surprisingly
I don't know
big
what
issue.
happened. Whose turn is it? Josie's turn. Josie's
Bumble
turn.
went.
The Bumble.
Is it my
yeah,
turn again?
yeah. So it's Josie's
Josie's
turn.
turn
the
again.
Bumble
Yeah,
go?
there's not an
Yeah.
entire team speak of people to take a turn. It's only half a peak of people.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Alright, well, thinking about where I saw what's his face and he ran. 'Cause I don't know if he's in that
Last time
building
you
there.
saw Kringle, the last time that you saw Kringle, you saw
He disappeared
him
around
out
the corner.
front of a building, and then you ran all the way around this building, and he is one.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So, I'm gonna run. There's 1 space, 2 space.
Okay.
And here, do I see snowing? Is there snow on the ground?
Yeah, there's snow on the ground. It's
So
been
are there
snowing for like
footprints?
it was snowing like for 4 days, and then it stopped snowing, and then it suddenly
I went
started
to-
to snow again when Michael made it snow.
very
Yes, no.
specifically look for footprints from someone running from where Kringle was to anywhere.
Currently reminding you that there's lots of people running around all the time, everywhere.
Oh, really?
Remember, there's like
What?
riots and people
I would
running
imagine
around
less
screaming.
so
So you're
by-
telling me
I
that
would
he's
imagine
running
less
around
so.
near where the bumble was?
I mean, there's still
Like, that
there's
didn't
still
scare them
footprints
away.
everywhere. There's still
Oh,
Okay.
footprints
okay,
everywhere.
okay.
A
That makes
Okay, but
footprint
sense.
Like
wait.
the bumble
different thing.
hasn't been there the whole time. I imagine the bumble walked from one direction and everybody
Okay,
ran
but wait.
away.
If these are okay, I'm gonna science fictionalize bullshit this. So
Okay.
these guys are who's, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And who's are
they
cowards?
and who's are yes. Okay, let me finish my sentence before
We
you
need the
butt in,
Grinch to
please.
come and save
Okay.
us.
Tim,
Shutting
He's
up.
already dead.
thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bowser was the Grinch.
who's don't normally wear like normal shoes. They're very fanciful and such. So I would think that you'd be
Ooh.
able to tell the difference between Kringle's combat-ready boots and fanciful elf shoes.
Okay. Well, if she does a understanding survive roll to try and track, she can cover the area of square that she is in her turn. And I will tell you right now, Kringle has not stood there.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well I was just trying to help.
Survive,
No,
you said?
no, you raise a good point. He's in like combat Santa boots, and the Who's are all wearing like elf shoes. There is a distinct difference that a person would be able to make it tell the difference of. But where she is after she has moved this turn, she wouldn't find anything.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because I'm not standing where he was.
Yes, he's the next square over.
I got you. All right.
I ran for a turn, so I'm just I'm gonna spend the rest of the turn looking or thinking about
Okay,
which
do a
the
census
two
notice.
buildings
How
he would
about
be in.
that? Do a census notice.
Census notice? Okay, because
Yeah,
that's
because you're
way
like
better.
looking, doing stuff like that. So census notice. If you can roll like
So,
insanely
2
high, you'll
plus
get
1.
information. But
James big stuff. But so roll 2d6. I always have to think about this. All right, here we go. Yeah.
all right.
I only got 1 though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't get anything.
Oh,
Get
okay.
nothing. So
That's
that
fine.
means it is now Mouse's turn.
I'm going to keep on moving away.
Good idea. Which means it is now Kringle's turn. Josie, you
Yes.
hear a deep, hearty laugh echo in the cold, bitter snow. Ha ha ha!
But I don't know where it's coming
No. You look up onto the roof of the building, and there is Kringle standing on the roof with an RPG.
Oh my god.
Is it pointed at me?
Yes.
No, it's pointed at all the who's.
It's pointed at every single individual from Whoville.
Oh god.
And he's holding an RPG.
Ah.
Damn it.
Josie.
You'll never stop me. Ha ha ha. And he
Damn it.
fires his RPG at the building at the building across the street. Like a warning shot.
Oh my god.
And I'm not even
The
gonna roll for
one
damage,
that's
it just
separating.
happens.
Wait, the one that's separating Mouse, Tim, and I.
Yeah. The one that you just ran around.
Damn it!
And it like he fires it at you but over your head. And it just explodes. And I need to do a thing. Map and background, draw a shape.
Ah!
Whoa.
I moved. I'm sorry. I'm the same block, right?
And this whole particular
Ah.
part explodes and is now gone, or is a burning wreckage of destruction. Okay.
That's how my character responds to that. They back away. Very slightly.
And now it is Tim's turn. You guys hear a massive explosion and the building beside you shakes.
Harry, I don't think the bumble's the only thing we need to worry about right now. As I move back towards him.
So where's your little marker at?
I'm
Move your
moving it.
marker, Tim.
Oh, okay.
It is a
Ma-
process.
Yeah, it is. I understand. There we go.
Still pointing a bow and poison arrow at the bumble. Because, bumble.
Plan B for
Because
the
Bumble.
A-team.
Well, maybe you should help Wen. It seems like she's in a bit more trouble right now.
I would, Harry, but would you really like me to leave you alone with the bumble?
It's not making any explosions.
Well,
Not
sort
yet.
of.
Suddenly
Not
the
yet.
Bumble pulls out an RPG, a giant-sized RPG.
I rage quit with the world.
I rage quit and hit the big red button, the nuclear reactor explodes.
Yeah,
We all
like
die.
no Mouse's character like tears up his sheet and just materializes next to Bowser, and he's just like, let's do it.
I can only do this once, pulls out a sheet from thin air. What's that? Rips it in half. Mouse materializes right next to me and slaps me. I forget what that's from, Mouse.
That's from Kyle.
Yeah, I
Kyle
know,
did
but
that.
isn't that Kyle has that from something?
I don't think so, no.
No, Kyle did it in a game once.
Oh, he did it in a game. That's amazing.
We just quote it all the time because it was amazing.
It's amazing. Okay, so Tim, you just talk for your turn.
And move back towards Mouse.
Yeah.
Because I can only move one square.
It is the Bumble's turn. The Bumble can move 2 squares. Putting him in. Ooh, I don't want to do that.
Oh, did that part of the building get blown up?
Shut up.
It's okay. The RPG like
And he
hit
gets
it.
right up to you guys,
Ooh.
but he can't
Henry?
hit you.
Not Henry. Harry?
Henry?
My bad.
Henry
my
Houdini?
bad. Shut up.
Henry?
We could
Henry,
use
help
Henry
us.
Houdini right now.
Tim, I want to believe that your character believes in a god named Henry.
We can make that thing later.
The Henry spirit. May
Yay.
the Henry spirit be with you.
So I say, Harry,
And also with you.
and I say, Harry, can I shoot it now? Or something? As we're staring at this.
Mouse is having trouble.
So,
What's
Quick
guys.
thought, Cody.
What?
Are you like taking pictures of like the screenshot here?
Yeah, I have it.
All right.
You saw it.
I'm not
Recording it.
actively taking a shot every time. I'm not.
Alright.
I'm not taking a screenshot every
just want-
time.
you were gonna
I
do it
just
for the
have one
video.
for the map.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I have one for the map and where your characters to start with.
I turn to Dragon
All right.
Lily.
Cool.
Okay, so I turn to Dragon Lily and say, all right, I'll start trying my thing. And when it gets to my turn, I'll start singing.
Okay, well, it is now Josie's turn. Josie, what you do?
All right. Can I see Kringle?
Yes.
All right, and I can see the gun he's holding.
Yes.
I want to catch his gun on fire.
Catch
Is
the
there any-
hands.
I
It's
was
gonna
gonna,
be-
I'm gonna stop you right there. How are you gonna catch his gun on fire?
I mean,
Yeah.
I have.
It's
How
Josie. It's the
does-
Guns
same.
are usually metal now.
It's the same problem that I had with freezing the gun. Like you can catch his hands on
Doesn't the
fire.
gun have like a wooden handle or anything?
It's an RPG. It's a rocket launcher.
There's
yeah, I
no
don't
way
know
there's
anything
any
about that.
wood at all in there. Otherwise, he's getting
There's
splinters from the
gunpowder.
recoil.
I guess trying to
Roll
aim
a
for the
fireball.
gunpowder inside of it's a bit much.
There's no gunpowder inside of it. He's launched the
An
part that has
RPG.
the gunpowder. If there is, yeah, he's already launched that
Yeah.
bit. He now
Yeah.
has to reload it.
The gunpowder is contained within. It's like a bullet shell.
Yeah.
I don't
Really-
even.
So
I don't
doesn't
even
he
know
have other ones like around him,
if,
or like in a book bag behind him?
if he does. You don't see them. He's got
Alright,
his
got
big
it.
magical sack
Fireball.
on his back.
Is there anything like near him I can catch on fire other than just his
You can
general
you can
clothing?
catch
The
him
building.
on fire,
His clothing.
Can catch him on fire.
or his clothing, or his sack. You could. I mean, okay, so she can't see the ammunition in the sack, but there's a giant sack on his back. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that she'd
that's
be
the
able to
next thing
see
I was
that.
thinking about.
So you could catch that on fire.
I could catch that on fire.
Would she have line of sight to the sack at least? That
Yeah,
sounded
bits of
wrong.
it.
Giggity.
Josie can
Alright,
see the
I'd like to-
sack.
I would like to catch his sack on fire. That's
Okay.
tenacity only, correct?
Correct.
My tenacity is
What's the sack be fireproof?
oh jeez Louise.
Why don't you give
guessing
him an
things, Michael.
idea?
What?
Michael, when you guess things, you ruin the surprise.
One.
Ah, it
three.
The
is.
sack molders slightly, but does not catch fire.
My God, why, Cody? Why do we share a brain?
ha! You think that I sneak down people's chimneys and steal their things? You think a little fire will stop me?
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense actually.
We
Fuck.
were kind of
Bam!
hoping.
Fuck your shit.
That
I
actually
thought of
makes
it.
sense.
I'm sorry, Josie. I thought of it too late. Like as I was talking to you about it, I was
You
like,
guys
ah,
need to
shit.
stop just guessing my things. It ruins
But
the
it's
surprise
so
when
much
they
fun
actually
when
happen.
we guess your things. 'Cause
Michael,
then
you
we-
know me too well. You know
Yeah,
exactly what happens before it happens.
Well,
At the
that
very end
doesn't
of my
mean our
turn.
characters have to act differently. Like
I
the
know.
thing still happened.
I know.
It's like-
It just
Cody,
makes
at
it
the
more
very
exciting
end
for
of my
me when you
turn,
guys
can
have
I get
no
ready
idea.
to jump dodge?
Yeah.
Like I can predict that he's gonna shoot me in the next move that he has. Like I know he has to reload still.
You'll be able to dodge on his turn if he goes to shoot
just
at you.
wondering.
You have the chance to dodge.
All right.
Which puts us at Tim's turn.
Did Mouse
Oh
already
wait,
have
no,
his
that
turn?
was Josie's turn. So now it's Mouse's turn.
Yeah, it's Mouse's turn. He gets to
Sorry, I
sing.
got confused. I thought that was
Mouse, you
Kringle's
found the
turn.
lyrics. I heard.
Yes, Mouse found the lyrics.
Awesome.
Yes, as a
Sing-
matter of fact, I did.
Bring your beautiful voice into this. I wish to hear this majestic lullaby.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May he always shield you from shame. May you come to be in paradise a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Daniel. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. And I
All right,
continue with my
Mouse.
lullaby.
You get one fortune for singing. I didn't have as much fun with that one as I did the other two, so you don't get like 2 fortune, just the
Well,
one.
it has to be a lullaby, though.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mouse. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't have as much.
I understand.
It's
He
gotta be
gets the fortune
calming.
for
It's
singing.
not supposed to be fun.
It's not supposed to be
I
jazzy.
know.
Isn't that
Okay.
Sabbath prayer from Fiddler on the Roof?
So roll appeal persuade.
It might be, Tim. I don't know. I caught some Bible references in there, which was cool.
Yeah.
It's actually a biblical prayer that Jews
Ooh.
and Messianics do. But ironically,
two.
the only place where I could actually find the lyrics was looking it up as Fiddler on the Roof.
You have
that's what I
five.
thought.
You just got 5 successes
Yeah,
now.
makes sense.
Wow, he did.
Yeah,
Damn.
I did. You bet I did.
Damn,
Holy
son.
crap.
That is calming as shit.
No, I got 6 because I'm prepared.
Oh, yeah,
got
that's right.
6. Well, that's an extra dice I said, didn't I?
Yeah, and I'm already at 5, so that's an auto success.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
And the Bumble just completely fails.
Oh.
The Bumble does not resist the appeal persuade whatsoever. So the Bumble is literally foaming at the mouth, ready to not destroy you guys, and then you start to sing, and he's like, and he doesn't. He just kind of sits there and is looking at you in response, watching you.
So
Waiting.
That was Mouse's turn. It is now Kringle's turn.
hang
Oh
on.
boy.
I'll wait until after Kringle's turn then.
Kringle jumps off of the roof and
God.
attempts to land on
gosh.
you.
On.
Oh,
Oh god.
Combat boots stomp from the roof.
Oh my.
Josie, roll
footstool.
nimbleness only.
He should so take fall damage.
It's like a 10 roof. This is like a
You would
smaller building.
think, but Santa powers.
So long if he can land on his feet, so long as he doesn't fail his nimbleness athletics roll, he can land on his feet from this and not take damage.
Uh-oh, who
Uh-oh.
timed out?
Who timed out?
Timed out. Mouse is here, Tim's
Where'd
here,
Josie?
Matt's here.
Josie.
Oh, Josie timed out.
Josie timed out.
Oh,
Got
she's
her.
back. She's
I got
in
her.
the... Okay.
Josie
Alright.
stopped timing out.
alright. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Our internet went down or something.
That was weird. All right, so he rolls, and yes, he passes his nimbleness athletics to do this. So now Josie roll, and he will roll to hit. Roll nimbleness
What do
only
you
to
want me to
dodge.
roll?
Nimbleness only to dodge.
Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Okay, he got 2 successes to hit you.
Oh no. I have a
Yeah,
Two
man.
3d6.
successes just land on you.
Oh. 6.
One.
Alright. I have at least
Just two successes. So
I have 2 at
it-
the moment.
you tie,
Alright.
and I give it to the defender.
Yeah.
So you dodge. He lands right where you were, and you just kind of fall back on your back but not fall over. You just barely get out of the way. And he's right in front of you. He is a very large man, standing much taller than you.
Oh my gosh.
And
Approximate.
in height, he's also bigger in width too. Don't forget that big jolly malice-filled belly.
Ruffalo, Raggy.
Oh my god. How tall
The
approximately?
Battle of the Giants.
He's a Kova.
Oh, okay. That gives me so for anyone who doesn't have reference, 9 feet.
Yeah,
Fun
9
fact,
feet tall.
I want to dodge
Okay.
this way.
Because some people don't have
Wait,
reference,
mouse.
remember?
The Battle of the Giants.
Oh god.
Well, you don't dodge into a new square. Put yourself back where you were.
So I'm in this middle square, but I'm moving to this side of the square.
Okay.
If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, it does.
So
Makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, like that.
When he lands, the ground shakes a little bit, just a little bit. Not like the Bumble, but this is the big guy. And that is Kringle's turn, and he chuckles the whole time, ha ha ha, instead of ho ho ho.
That's lame.
It is now Tim's turn.
So, seeing how Harry has completely entranced the Bumble, I'm like, well, I guess I'm not shooting him. Then, considering I'm on the edge, can I see down the alley and through part of the destroyed building to see what's happening with Wen and Kringle?
You don't have line of sight them.
You destroyed an entire corner of the building.
I destroyed what is red.
You still can't, building has tangible, Tim.
Even if you could look around the end, even if you could only look around the edge, you could only see in a straight line.
Okay.
You don't have line of sight them.
Okay. So
From where your icon is.
Right. So I look at Harry. No, I look at Harry. Nod if you have this.
I nod.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Wen scream if something happens, and then I go and start. Then I go towards when. So move my icon.
So move your icon. Move to right here.
That good?
Yep, that's good. It is now the Bumble's turn. The Bumble is still watching Mouth, listening to him sing. And before we go back up and start a new turn, we're gonna go back to the B team.
Wait,
Meanwhile, in the nuclear power plant,
We're all screwed.
we're all fucked.
We're all gonna die!
but
Alright.
actually, before we do this, we're gonna take another break.